Hi, my name is Thomas and I'm a co-founder, developer and search expert in Redlink. Today I'm going to present you the Redlink Solr Plugin. As you might know, Redlink gives you a service to extract type features and facts from unstructured textual content. So this feature can be described and managed by yourself, or even can use data vocabularies like Freebase with over 7 million features. Redlink is providing web service APIs as well as software kits in different programming languages and plugins for many systems like WordPress, Alfresco, and Solr that I'm going to present today. As you can imagine, typed features can help you a lot in case of search, if you think, for example, on faceted search or search suggestions. We developed a plugin for Solr, as Solr is the most common search platform. And the plugin integrates Redlink services like vocabulary creation, maintenance, and the extraction process itself. So it is seamlessly integrated into your existing search index workflow. For demo purposes, we defined some documents that includes persons and companies. But that you can see, the problem is that at the moment it's just textual content, and because there is no metadata, you cannot facet, you cannot search in a sophisticated manner. So if you search, for example, for Westenthaler, which is actually not that easy to spell, so you actually can find one document. But the problem is, if you look at all the documents, there is also here a blog entry which mentions Westenthaler, which is a nickname of Westenthaler. So he will not be found in all documents, even he is there. What is missing actually is some smart autocompletion or some suggestions, because as you can see, not everything is easy to spell like Westenthaler. And something like faceted search, synonyms, topic search, and so on. So Redlink can help you. First of all, you have to create a controlled vocabulary that you later want to use for feature extractions. With the Solr plugin, Redlink provides you a simple to use UI for this task by only adding the plugin to the Solr. So this is the plugin configuration that you have to add. The most important thing is the Redlink key, which can you get at my.redlink.io, and that identifies your application service. And the second thing you have to configure is the supported types, and in our case we want to identify persons and organizations and also domains in the text, so we have to configure it. And as you can see now, if I reload these vocabularies, then you have these three types here: person, domain, organization. Everything is empty at the moment. So let's create a new person. And let's say Thomas Kurz is a developer. And as a nickname, he often uses T. Kurz. So save it. And now we have it already in the Redlink system. To make it a little bit faster, we can import CSV files very easy. So we take here persons, for example, and import it. And you can see here now we have John Pereira as a person and Robert Westenthaler. And the same we do for domains. So let's select the CSV for domains. And we have enhancement services and research and development as domain, and as organization we want to add some organizations. So import it, and we have Redlink GmbH as organization and Salzburg Research. You can also edit the stuff, for example. Here you can add alternative labels, or you can add a topic. And here we can say Redlink has enhancement services as topic, and Salzburg Research, for example, has research and development as topic. So now we have already created some vocabulary that we now can use for enhancement. To do so, we have to release the vocabulary, and we have to add, or we have to configure the enhancement service in the Solr backend. This is very easy. So we already prepared something. As you can see here, this is the Solr config, and you have to add this to your Solr config XML. Here you can see the most important thing is always the Redlink key. So this is your key to your application. This is the analysis chain that you have configured already in my Redlink. That is the input field. So we want to use the description for enhancement, and we want to have some outputs. And for persons that are extracted, we want to put it in the person field. For organizations that are extracted, we want to put it in the organization field. And for extracted domains, we want to put it in the domains field. And in addition, like we have already configured, that Salzburg Research, for example, is research and development company. We want to have also in the domains the topics of organizations that are mentioned in the text, and we want to have this in the domain field. So this is what we have to add to the configuration. Just put this and save it, and we have to go back, and for this to make the configuration work, we have to reload the Solr. So now we can use the enhancement very easy, just by adding documents to the system, and this can be done with here with this document field, and I use XML data type, and this is the data I import. These are 3 documents, and this is the descriptions. Here you can see there's an article about research, Salzburg Research, a blog entry about Apache Stumble, and a Redlink or a document about Redlink. So now we take these and import it into Solr. And now in the back end, the things are enhanced with the service, and the enhancement are stored within the Solr store. If I now go back to the search itself, we can search here. What we can see here is now that something is extracted. For a person, for example, there are 3 persons extracted: John Pereira, Robert Westenthaler, and Thomas Kurz. For organization, this is Redlink GmbH in Salzburg Research, and for domains, this is enhancement services and research development. And as you might see, I can see this domains are never appearing in the text. They are just added because of the organization are extracted and the organization are related to these domains. And now we also have auto-completion, and if I now search for Westenthaler, for example, I can choose this person, Rupert Westenthaler, and I see now I get back two documents. The first one, he's mentioned with his full name, Rupert Westenthaler, and in the second one, he's mentioned as a Westi. And this is possible because if you look at the vocabulary and at the persons, so we can have a look at Rupert Westenthaler. He has an alternative label, Westi, which is mentioned in the text. So if we want to add now an additional person, we can here click on Add Person, and we want to add Jakob Frank. He's also a developer in Redlink. Oh, misspelling. So he's a developer, and he's sometimes mentioned as J. Frank. So we save this, we release the vocabulary, and now we can extract, of course, also Jakob Frank. So we go to the documents, which is XML, and we choose just the last document where he appears and add this. Oops. So now you can see in the demo page that also Jakob Frank appears here as person, and if I click on here, I get the right document. The last thing I want to show you is that the automatic extraction of the features allows you now a very smart auto-completion. Like you, for example, if you search for John Pereira, you can here misspell it actually, because the name is also not that easy to spell, but the autocompletion does autocorrection and gives you the suggestion of John Pereira. If I click on here, okay, I get the same document because he's in the same document. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this screencast, and bye bye.